Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3.
It's already.
We're professionals.
Okay. Yes. All right. Action.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Chanel Monique. Welcome to Straight Talk. Today we have the lovely Benitra and Mr. Mac O himself. Thank y'all for showing up for your girl. So today we're going to talk about the effect social media have on our kids. And can women and men just be friends?
Okay.
So let's get started with Miss Benitra. So how you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. So what you have going on? You have anything coming up in your life?
Well, yes, I am going to get painted soon. I've never gotten that done before.
Okay.
Get painted. What does that mean?
I get this lady. She's an artist. And she does body paint.
Oh, body paint.
I thought you were talking about like a Picasso, like somebody
like
was
you
gonna,
gonna be
you
like
know,
an
like
artist.
you gonna
No,
be posed
you finna
and
be the
somebody. So
canvas.
you about to be
basically because I'm about to walk down a runway with it.
okay with the
Oh,
paint
that's
on.
nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
nice.
different from me. I'm excited about that.
Okay.
You know, and then it's just 2023 been good for me.
That's
It's
good.
been good to me. So
That's good.
I'm grateful to be here and alive and well.
Blessed.
That part. Yes.
That's good. Tell the people where they can reach you at and everything.
Oh, if you want to book with VMakeUp, you know, book at vmakeup.com. Follow me on Facebook at VMakeUp LLC. Even the same on IG, TikTok, Benitra M. Jones. And if you add me on Facebook, Benitra M. Jones, look me up, boo. You can even Google me.
I know that's right, baby. Yeah.
I need to add that to my tagline.
Yeah, because
Google me.
Yeah, I said that too.
Yeah, I need that. I need to throw that in on my
Right.
little
You
razzle-dazzle,
should. Because I do it
Yeah,
all
look
the
me up on
time.
Google.
Yes, honey. So what you have going on, Mr. Mac O?
Man, I'm still at it. I'm still owning and operating the Irie Coffee Shop right around the corner from here, 6713 Northwest 23rd.
Oh, okay.
Still on the comedy. I have a show, Austin, Texas. It's a vibe. February the 10th. I will be in Austin, Texas. I'll be headlining a nice show. It's 3 other comics. Great show. All the comics are stellar. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good look, man. So I'm excited about my year. Also, I might also be getting my body painted.
I know that's right.
I didn't know
that's right.
I didn't know that was an option. But since
I know that's right.
yeah, when I get my body back, I'm gonna need about some diet time. I'm gonna have to tighten up this little midsection first, and then I'm gonna get body painted. That's my goal in the next 12 months.
So,
Oh,
that's what's up, though.
okay. That's what's up. So guys, what y'all think about social media with our kids today? Because you know when we was coming up, we didn't have social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had to go outside and ride bikes and skates and play basketball or
And
football or
building.
something. Right.
We had to have an imagination. That's one thing I
We
think
did.
is social media has killed kids' imagination. Video games, like where the players look real and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it killed their imagination.
I think it also killed communication.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they still
Like-
communicate. I think interpersonal communication.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That
okay.
part.
They still
right.
good online. Like my son hangs out online. That's where they hang out.
Oh, okay.
That's my son,
Okay.
too.
They meet up on the game. They're like,
On
"Hey
his
man,
Oculus.
we're gonna get on the game at 7," and they get on, and
Mm-hmm.
it'll still be him and all his friends that he plays with. Like what we would normally do at the park,
Mm-hmm.
they're doing online. So
At home. They're good with being
Yeah.
at home.
So what about like just communicating in person? Like,
yeah, they're
is the
weirdos.
communication
They're
still-
becoming more weirdos too.
Yeah, because communication don't be good in person. They like, even if you go out to eat
This
or
how-
something.
This how they be in person.
Yeah, and they be on their phones.
They
like
awkward
this.
in person.
They ready to
Yeah.
go home. They ready to go home.
This
Like
is-
what is, and it
this
be
a teenager
100
in
degrees
person.
outside. It be 100 degrees outside, like that with a hoodie on.
When can we go home?
Right,
Yeah, we go home.
Is there Wi-Fi here?
right,
There ain't no Wi-Fi here.
right. Because we didn't have all that. We didn't
We
have
didn't,
none
yeah,
of
we
that.
didn't.
honey. Well, I had a Tory.
So you was up on it. You had listen. if you had an Atari, you was living pretty right in life.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying,
I
never
thought I
got
was
it.
one of the poor ones.
Well, let me know.
Wasn't Atari and Nintendo's out there like at the same time? Or
No, Atari was in the 80s. Only
okay.
I had some
I
people
had
that I was
Atari.
friends with specifically because they had Atari.
Right, and that's when you used to have to shoot the little spaceships.
I'm
Oh,
like,
you
man,
probably don't
you
know.
gotta Google
Oh, but
it.
these don't know, yeah. But these don't know, yeah.
This some old people talking.
Yeah.
She like Atari?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds like some Chinese food.
Okay.
Did you get some
she
hot
don't
sauce
know.
with it?
My bad.
She
bad,
looking
my
like,
bad.
what
Yeah,
are
because
y'all-
that's how she looking like, what?
Was this in the 1900s?
I don't understand.
Right, like, where's Atari?
I didn't have one of them.
She was looking real. So what was your first gaming system?
I think it was a
The
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Okay, so you was around for Nintendo?
Yeah, y'all remember that game where you used to run real fast and then jump?
Oh, you talking about the Super Nintendo with the...
Yes.
I do remember that with the little...
Yes.
So y'all ain't play Donkey Kong and stuff?
Oh, yes.
Oh, y'all play Donkey
Oh,
Kong?
yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Oh, my gosh. I love Donkey Kong.
I think she's
Okay.
Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
She might
And
be
then I
Super
remember the
Nintendo.
gun where you could shoot the birds.
Shoot the duck.
Oh, Duck Hunt? Are
Yeah,
you old
Duck
enough
Hunt.
for Duck Hunt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Well, Black don't crack. I didn't think she was old enough for Duck Hunt.
Guess-
I didn't know.
Okay, so guess how old I am. Can you guess how old I am?
Well, listen. If
26, 27.
Oh,
Hold on.
No,
I-
but I'm
You in
not.
your 30s?
Well, I was
Oh,
gonna
are
say
you?
20. I would have
Oh.
started in my, but she played Duck Hunt, so that automatically put her at least
Well, because
over 35.
my
She
no,
about 35
because
when she played.
because my
You gotta at
kids
least
play
be-
Duck Hunt, but my kids is still in their 20s. But you know, I started having kids
But you
early,
put a,
so that's
but
when
that
it
was
probably
Mama
be-
putting them up on it. That
Yeah,
was
I
like,
did.
yeah.
I did.
So I'm
yeah, I
saying
did. So, but I did start having kids early and shit.
34.
I'm 35.
Oh,
I said
well,
35
You
first.
did.
I
That sounds
did.
like you said.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
would have never
context
gave you
clues.
your 30s.
Mm-hmm.
I
Duck
would
Hunt
have
is-
kept you in
So
your
now
20s.
you know that's how you, if you're out to getting to know somebody, you just start talking about the gaming system. And you can find the age without them
Oh,
telling you.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They start talking about Atari, you be like, oh, they old.
Because I'm old, baby.
You got everything died. Yeah, that's what I said. We over here looking, oh, she was looking at us like, excuse
And
me.
y'all got me anxious though. I
Because I'm old.
Nah, if you saw it, you would not even
Because
understand
I was
why
out-
we played it.
I was out with the iron skates, honey, with the key.
Everything was
I'm
square.
too old. What?
You said, well, what?
With the skates, the iron skates. With
Oh,
the
yeah.
key.
Oh,
Yes.
that went over your shoes?
Yes, you had to put your
Ah.
shoe up and then scrap it up.
You can
Baby.
skate in the street?
Yes, and the skates was setting us. They had fire coming from the skates.
See,
baby.
social media
Okay.
kids don't have, they'll never get to do that.
Never, honey.
I don't understand.
Never.
Okay, let me
Never.
break it down to you. Long back in the olden days. In the olden days, people would get skates that went over your regular shoes.
And
And
you scrap it.
So they would be like one size fits all.
Because you had a
They
key.
open and
Yeah,
retract
you
it.
had a
So
key.
you would take your shoes and they would just, you would step into them and lock them in.
Okay, so they make them for the little kids.
Well, them
Like
little
that.
training skates.
Well, I think they make it for
Those
little
training
kids
skates
now, but
now.
back in the day,
Mhm.
big kids were doing it.
Yeah, and those plastic skates, we had iron skates. Like the wheels was iron.
Everything metal.
It
So it
was
was
metal.
heavy. Y'all had duck. What is the fat? What's
Leg
that
workouts.
What's the fast bird? What's the fast bird name?
The fast bird.
What's the fast
The
word?
fast
The road
bird.
Road runner.
Yeah.
Hey, you talking feet?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what they had.
Yes.
I'm saying they. That
No, you in
I wasn't in on that. I've seen it, but I can't skate good enough to skate in the street
I
with cracks and
definitely had
rocks.
I definitely had those, honey.
Oh my God, that sound like that
I
was so
need
heavy.
I
perfect.
definitely had those.
I need perfect
Was
wood,
they heavy?
and everybody
I
going
don't
in the same
remember. They
direction. to skate.
probably. I really don't remember, but
See,
I
them
did
bitch
have.
y'all legs
I
up.
did have those skates, honey.
Well, that was back when it was okay for your kids to get concussions.
Yeah.
Like now, if you get a concussion, they'll look at you wrong. Back then, kids got concussions. It was no big deal.
Didn't go
They
to the
just tell you,
hospital.
no, they'll just wrap you up and just keep an eye
Put
on you. Don't let them go
peroxide
to
on
sleep.
everything.
If you hit your head, they just tell somebody, take turns watching you
Mhm.
and don't let you go to sleep for like 8 hours.
Yes.
Don't let them go to sleep. You like, my head hurt, I'm dizzy. Don't let them go to sleep. That was concussion
That
protocol.
was about it.
Nobody wore helmets or elbow pads.
Your knees was all ugly.
Yeah.
Oh my
'Cause you done
God.
fell.
Have you-
Our mama did
Have you ever skinned your knee?
Oh, you think I'm that bougie and proud?
Okay. She's
Oh, all right.
I knew you did.
'Cause
No, I didn't.
I
Yes,
never
we
broke
all used
anything.
to
But
fall.
listen, I used to sprain everything.
Okay.
Like, I don't understand. I sprained my thumb before.
Okay.
My
A little
thumb.
thumb.
Listen, you is not about to do this today,
My
okay?
fault. My fault. We lost focus that quick. It's like, she said, I spoiled my thumb.
For real. That really hurt it because it was so big and then I can't use my hand. I used to sprain my ankle all the time.
Did you play sports?
I'm a track star, bro.
Okay,
I'm
I
a
was
track
there.
star. I used to be on some team. I was in
You ran
track
100, 200,
What's like 400?
400. Okay.
Okay.
I wish I could jump those hurdles, but I didn't ever try that.
Nah, that's too much.
I ran track for one day.
He said it's too
Track wasn't for me.
You said nah. Took one day to figure
One
it
day,
out.
honey, I called my grandpa. Grandpa, come get me.
All you do is run.
I went to the track meet, honey, and I said, nah, this ain't for me. I was in 7th grade. I called my grandpa. Grandpa, can you come get me, please? I
That's
said,
where
we're finished.
the young flirting and humping starts at track.
At track?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, how dare
Yes,
you?
honey.
That is not true.
Yeah. I
You gonna
did
just
it
what?
one day.
You gonna sit here and tell? Listen, people. if you ran track and you was out all day, that's when it started.
Cause you was gone all day for track.
Y'all be laying all over each
All
other,
day
doing
for
all
track.
extras. That's how it was. I'm sorry. I'm telling
You know,
the
I used to get made fun of in school. People used to call me prude
Oh, why they called you
because
that?
I wouldn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
That's why you look so young.
That's what's up.
Oh, okay.
See, I started early. That's what that's all. It ages you. You're supposed to take your time. You were smart. I get it now.
You're so funny. Yeah, I was
You
scared.
listen to your parents.
I was scared. I was scared. I'm like, I ain't ready.
My
I
mama
ain't
don't
ready
whoop
for
me.
For real, I ain't ready for
Jesus
that.
can see us.
Okay.
He's just watching.
I don't want no babies.
I know that's
baby
right, honey.
books.
You know you get pregnant from kissing. You would believe that.
Okay.
They had you.
Let me
But
tell
that
you.
baby book, they gave me the baby book.
That showed the baby
Let me
come
tell you
out.
what.
Oh,
Yeah,
Let me
that
tell
was
you
birth
what I
control
did
for
my
about 3 days
kids.
for me too.
You know, we didn't have computers and stuff, so we went to the health clinic, and I used to go get pamphlets from the health clinic with all the diseases and stuff in them. So I brought them home to my kids and told them this was gonna happen to you if you kiss or touch on a boy. That's what I used to tell my girls. And I told them, I said all boys have AIDS. I said they the devil and they have AIDS, and you better not play with the boys. I swear.
You had
to
all
God.
girls?
Yeah, I have one boy, but I have 3 girls. But
You
and they
said all
believe that.
boys have AIDS.
Yes.
Get away from me with this
That's
AIDS.
what, yes, that's what
You
I
ain't
told
gonna
them.
kill me,
And
boy.
then, let me tell you, here, Ebony was in 12th grade. Ebony was in 12th grade. And I was
Marriage
talking
make
to
AIDS
Ebony.
go away.
I was talking to her,
Yeah.
and I said, yeah, so what you, I said, what you got a little friend or something now? I said, because I told you them boys got AIDS. My other daughter came in there and said, Mama, you around here playing. But for the longest, I thought you and my daddy had AIDS.
Yeah. Because she like, mama laid up getting AIDS with my daddy.
That was she told.
Yeah.
I thought that was the funniest
I
shit.
would've
But
died.
I scared the
Yeah.
shit out of them.
She
And
was
I
right.
promise you, baby, nobody bring no children home. And I ain't gonna lie, my kids still virgins, I swear to God. All the way through school, honey. But I think they was just scared of my crazy ass.
Yeah, they don't want AIDS.
okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure. Listen, I already know you got AIDS. You don't know you have AIDS, but my mama told me.
Right.
Okay.
That's exactly what I told
And I
them.
gotta stay away from you. I can't do
I
that.
told them that for years.
See, and that's
years.
that rumor would never last in the social media age. That's the difference. And before social media, before the internet, you could just lie to your kids,
Right.
and they would believe
Believe
it, yes.
everything.
Now they can
Yes.
Google it and look it up and be like, Mama, I looked it up and it says right here that only 12%
Right.
of the population, like they can give you numbers.
Mhm, right.
But, yeah, you can't even BS your kids no more.
So
They'll Google and find out Santa Claus ain't real when they 7.
all kind of
That
stuff.
part.
Yeah, it's a different world.
Yeah, that social media is something.
I think the peer pressure is tough too,
Peer pressure
Yes.
is.
because I think it makes it where instead of just trying to impress your little people that you go to school with, and it expands it. Now they're trying to impress the whole world.
Everybody, yeah.
So,
and they try to keep up with the trends
right.
that's going on and everything.
And that's why I think violence, they shooting and stuff. I think they're scared. People always talk about why people don't catch fair ones no more.
Right.
Because you used to just get beat up, and then just the people at your school, you talk about it for about a week.
Right.
Now you might get beat up,
media,
it'll be on
right.
camera, you might go viral getting beat up. You might be the person in your town for the rest of your life known as the dude who got body slammed at the mall.
Right.
So that's a whole
And a lot of kids today don't know how to fight too. That's the
they can't fight.
problem too.
Most people can't fight.
They don't know how to fight.
Most people, even people that want to fight, most people can't fight.
I'm gonna tell you, in New Orleans, your ass better know how to fight.
I'm just saying. I'm saying you will have two people that'll get out and swing at each other. But I'm talking about people that's trained to fight versus people that's be out fighting.
Right.
Most people can't fight.
Yeah, that's true.
No, they just be down to punch somebody in the face.
Yeah, that's it. And think they're not gonna hit them back.
Right,
Swing
right.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you think I'm just about to let you hit
But
me?
this generation really ain't gonna be able to fight because they've been on the internet fake fighting their whole life. They've been on the internet doing
Fighting with
everything
the
simulated,
keypad.
right? And they think that's how it's gonna be in real life. Like,
Yep,
oh,
and that's how everybody wind up dead.
I'm just gonna
Just be on there.
circle him.
Not XB circle
I'm
him.
gonna up down circle XB block them and it'll be done. And then they don't go like they think when they get there.
Until they see him in the streets.
I'm an ABB double B combo and this is gonna be over.
Right, because that's what they thought.
Yeah.
Yes, honey. Yeah, that social media is something else.
That's all over the world.
Yeah. So, what y'all think about women and men being friends? Like, y'all think women and men could just be friends? I mean,
Definitely.
even if
I
they're
have
married,
women friends.
have a husband, this and that.
Yes.
Because sometimes spouses get jealous. And
Well,
sometimes you wind up sleeping with your supposed to be friend.
Well, I think if you end up sleeping with your supposed to be friend, then that was always.
Yo, she Russian?
That was
Maybe
under
should I
intention.
say like no new friends kind of thing or something. Like if she was like if y'all been on them and you met your spouse kind of thing.
I think
Like,
context
is that
is
a
everything
different-
because I'm gonna tell you, me and my wife both have friends that we've met that we didn't know our whole life. That we met like recently in the last 5 to 10 years. That are cool. T-Dot, who I do my podcast, So What You Think podcast. I met her about 10 years ago, and that's my friend. Like we have, I think you can. I think it's context. I think you pay attention and people, you can kind of, I trust energy.
Right, me too.
So,
Me too. Yeah.
that's what
It
I
have to
think.
be like a little vibe where you can't be all strange and weird and shit.
Right, but most of the time
'Cause
we
they have
end
some
up being
people-
friends with couples.
Yeah, some people just come in and just be like,
But I think if you are married, you should not be. If you do have friends, she shouldn't be single. I feel very strongly about
Well,
Well, I just think what you do with your friends though, like you can have friends, but that don't. I mean,
No.
that
'Cause
doesn't
you
mean
think-
that y'all supposed to be like going out eating ice cream, and
Right.
all like
she
It's
should
still-
always
Yeah.
be with y'all or something like that.
Right, there's
So
still-
you think because she's single, then she probably wind up fooling with your husband or something like
No,
that.
I don't think that. I just feel like some men are weak.
Okay, so let's just keep going with that since we're gonna say men instead of people. But okay,
Listen,
it's just be men.
listen.
It just be men out here being weak. I don't know who these men be doing it to, but it got to be the weak men. I don't know who these men be being weak with. But of course, it is
I
the
didn't
terrible
say all
men.
men. I said
No, but I'm just saying. I just want to make
'Cause
the
I mean,
point
I know-
that
'cause I
she
know
said
females-
men instead of women
Listen,
or
no,
people.
but you didn't hear what I said earlier because you was talking. I said, "Yo, she ratchet."
But
Women. Some
I just
women
think it's
are
people.
ratchet. No, but some women are ratchet though. They really are because they don't care. They
Right.
just throw themselves. They don't care what type of man is. If it's married, if he, they don't care.
They don't.
Them is
That's
the
true.
desperate women.
there's men like that too, though.
Right.
So we can say just people.
Okay, that part.
It's just people out there that. But I really think this is my true belief. I really feel like living in fear is counterproductive.
Yeah, I definitely
Like
know.
whatever is going to happen is going to happen.
Right.
I feel like you really cheat yourself by being overprotective because you never really know if the person that you're with is with you because they want to be or because you just have so many safeguards up that nobody can get to them. So you never really get, like, being jealous is really the person, a jealous person still keeps losing.
Oh, yeah,
Because
of course.
you're like, if you're like, okay, don't talk to her, don't be around him, don't do this, don't be here at this time, come home at this. So really, you never really know if the person, you're always worried about, like, all these safeguards you have to put up.
Right.
I say let people be who they are and then just really pay attention to what you see.
Right.
Yeah,
Like, you know who people really, like, you know who you with. Like, in real life, you really know.
Right.
And just be real with it. So I think a lot of times people let their minds wander.
They do. They overthink. I think people overthink a lot of things, you know, and then they get jumped to accusing you for this. You know, there's a lot of assumptions, you know, like, oh, you, where you was, or you was with this person, or you was with that person. And they bring a lot of things from the past into their relationship, you know, that affects their relationships, you know, and that's why they feel like, oh, you can't be friends with her, she can't be friends with him.
Because my cousin did it to my boyfriend when I was 19. I ain't never forgot.
Right.
I trusted her.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna talk about that for the rest of their life, honey. At the family functions, they're gonna fight every family function about that, honey.
That whole, all they do is let trauma color their whole life. And there's so much more to that.
It sure is. I can't do it.
But I think, yeah, man, I think it's a case by case basis. How do they become friends? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They might work together. They might be in train. Like, it's a bunch of different ways and different reasons.
This is true. This is true.
So I think it's good. It just depends.
Okay. So y'all can have healthy boundaries.
Yeah, you have to have that to be an adult.
Right.
Like,
Communicate.
Child, adults don't know how to communicate. I just wrote a book about that. I was actually supposed to bring y'all the book, but I wasn't home. I was at Chantrell House. And I was going to give y'all my book just dropped last month. Well, my trust is a trust journal, and it just dropped last month.
Elaborate on the trust journal. How does that work?
Give y'all one. It's basically I'm just asking y'all a lot of questions, you know, about trust. You know how y'all feel about it. What happened? You basically talking about your issues. You know, the issues that you have that's within yourself. You know, so you could stop blaming this person for something, you know, and just start making yourself accountable for a lot of things because we don't like to deal with our own stuff.
Right. I read a good book called The 4 Agreements that touches on that. The 4 Agreements. I might get them. I might mess them up, but it's be impeccable with your word, which means you're just always honest, but really more about being honest with yourself first. That's if you say you're gonna do, you tell yourself you're gonna get up in the morning at 6 o'clock, then really keep your word to yourself. Because that's where a lot of people's mistrust come, a lot of insecurities come from, not keeping your word to yourself. That's where a lot of depression comes from, insecurities, and not keeping your word to yourself. So keeping your word impeccable, make no assumptions.
Right.
Yeah.
And then watch how you talk about people. It says only you don't use black magic, which is like just negative talk.
Right.
I can't remember other
Oh,
one.
child, when you say black magic, I thought about voodoo. Child.
Right. And that's really what they call it. They say like the words that we talk are spells.
And it is because it's true that you speak stuff into your life. You know, like
and you can be under a spell your whole life and not know it.
Yeah.
Like your mom could tell you that you're not ever gonna be anything. Just out of frustration one day when you were 9. She didn't mean it. She was just saying, if you stay like this, you ain't never gonna be nothing. But all you heard was, I ain't never gonna be nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can be under that spell, and it could dictate how you try, your efforts, your expectations in life. Yeah. And then someone else can come and speak life into you. Tell you that they see you smart, see other things, and then that could break that spell. If you accept it, it all becomes down to what we choose to believe.
Right.
And And so that's what they call how we talk about people is putting a spell on them.
Right.
And it's a good book. I say check it out.
Yeah. So, you know, we just always try to speak positive, you know, because
Exactly.
there's already too much negativity in the world.
It is.
You know,
Man.
shoot, I don't even complain. Like, you know, sometimes I used to find myself complaining about stuff. I don't even do that no more.
Your whole life will change if you stop complaining.
Oh my God. Because I used to probably say something like, oh my God, I don't feel like doing this. I don't complain no more because
And that is dope. That makes my heart feel
I
good.
just see so much stuff that's going on in the world now, and I be like, damn, I be sitting over here complaining and look at this. You know, like, and I had a near death experience a few times. Like, you know, but I'm still here. And I said, you know what, I better stop complaining, especially this last one was in 2021, January of 2021. And, you know, like, I could have died, you know, like, and I was like, you know, I say, Lord, if I walk up out this hospital, I say, I'm about to open up my business. I say, and I ain't going to be complaining about stupid shit no more.
Straight up. And God was like, that's what I'm talking about, my child.
That's what, like, I promise you.
Finally. That's what he was thinking.
I had the nurses and them, like, laughing and shit, because I was like, what are y'all doing? Because y'all about to kill me up in here. You know, like, I just had them. And I said, because I'm about to walk up out this hospital. And I kid you not, when I left out that hospital, I quit my job, my good job. I was a school teacher.
Testimony.
My good job. I quit my job, opened up a goddamn daycare with no money. and they told me I could only have 7 kids when I opened up daycare. I quit my job in April. My daycare opened in May, and I opened up with 7 kids.
Yes.
Yes,
Are you up on that grant money?
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
Yes.
I'm currently working on opening our home daycare with our 7 kids.
Yes, honey.
That is what
and I have more than 7 kids now, honey.
Yeah.
But yes, honey, and that grant money is real.
Yes.
I said, thank you, pandemic. Yes.
Yeah, we
blessing.
opening one. My daughter is gonna run it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up. And she could get that desert grant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all hurry up.
Yeah,
Hurry up
we
before
are.
they stop. They talking about they supposed to stop in July.
Oh well, we about to be.
Yeah,
we gonna have ours
y'all
in the
hurry
next 2 weeks.
Yeah, y'all hurry up.
Way before July.
Yeah.
When I leave here, I'm gonna go work on the floor. I'm finishing the
Yeah.
floor at the house.
Y'all hurry
I
up.
love it.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay, y'all. So I guess we just about to wrap it up for tonight. But thank y'all for coming out, messing with your girl.
So the word for today is no complaints. That's
complaints.
To me, that is the biggest thing that we should all leave with. That is dope. No complaining. It'll change your life. I'm telling you.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna work on that.
I'm telling you.
My thing is, it be my kids. I don't complain about nothing, but it's my kids.
You complain about your kids?
No, I don't complain. It's just my son. He just, cause he into his game, he just won't do. I can't get him to, like, just do something.
Persistence beats resistance, man. Just stay on them, man.
You know?
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
that.
They
Just keep
teenagers?
talking to them.
He 11.
Yeah, that's the age they start
Yeah.
getting weird.
Just
for
keep
them.
talking to
Yeah,
them.
he
Just
11.
keep talking to
Stay
them.
on them.
That's the only thing, cause I just be like, and then my daughter's Tasmanian devil.
But speak life on them.
Who- you said she
don't put spells on
Tasmanian?
them. Don't put bad spells on them. Speak
Yeah.
life onto them.
Yes.
Of course, always.
Speak life to them. They'll change. That'll be the stuff that resonates in their head in the tough times.
Yeah,
It's the stuff you said to them.
yeah, I got you.
Okay, everybody. Sorry.
And we done.
Okay, so you know it's your girl Chanel Monique, and you know you can always follow us at Straight Talk, and of course you could go buy your few books at ChanelMonique.net. So I guess I'll see you guys next week.
Thank y'all.
Girl, we did.
That was dope.
Bye.